Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long Boys Blues, 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games, and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Blues, 1975.
This is Metrocross on the ZX Spectrum. It was originally an arcade machine released in 1985 by Namco. Not sure why it says 1982 there. And it actually ran on the Pac-Land hardware. It's 24 levels. Basically, you have to run across the screen, scrolling, obviously. And you compete against a time limit and various obstacles and stuff like that until you cross a finish point. There are 24 stages, I believe, and you play a character known only as Runner. Now, it was ported by Probe, at least on the Spectrum, but released by US Gold on the Commodore 64, ZX Spectrum. Don't think there was an Amstrad port. Apparently, there's an Atari ST port, but don't know, because that's down to that bastion of truth that dares not ever lie, Wikipedia. The reason I wanted to play this was Gadget UK left a comment on my Inspector Gadget video saying this looks like Metrocross, and I responded with, yeah, but Metrocross was good. I remember it being good. That's why it's funny to revisit these games. I remember it being good. I had awesome box art, and yeah, I liked it as a kid because we allegedly pirated. But I thought, let's have a go, let's have a revisit. Is it going to be as good as I remember? Right, we want to play it on keyboard. Now, boring random fact, anyone remembers the Eagle comic, you know, the home of Dan Dare in its second run, because it went away for a bit, didn't it? And there was a strip in it called Computer Warrior, which I loved as a kid, because in it, the main character would get sucked in by this bad computer warlord or something into games with other people, and you had to compete, and obviously it was real life for them when they were in it, and every time someone lost at it, that was it, they were doomed, and they were the last man standing survived. But all the games were US Gold games, or Go games, which is basically US Gold games, and this was one of the games that he got sucked into. So I mean, how you make, and Bionic Commando was as well, but how you make a comic strip based on this, don't know. Right, so did I just define the keys? I think I did. Right, so 4, 1 player. It's 2 player if you want, but obviously it's take it in turns. Now, time, bottom left, in the middle, sorry. Metrocross at the top of the screen, in case you wonder what game you're playing. Up, down, forward. Ooh! I do not like that. And jump. It's not brilliant graphics, it's not terrible. As long as the scroll's alright, then we'll be fine. I remember jumping then, come flooding back as being a complete ball ache. Yeah. That was strangely satisfying. Gotta hit those. Oh, I gotta hit the ramp. Because if I do, that's a bit unfair. Nice effects when you get hit. Shit. If I hit the ramp, then I get a massive... Oh, okay. You should get catapulted. Do I have to time jump? Obviously, yeah, jump the black tiles, because if you don't, they slow you down. And that's the end of the first level. Yeah. Well, I mean, how old was I in 1985? 9? I remember it being better. I've never played the arcade game, to be fair. Hurdles, which when it scrolls you can't even see. I don't know if they give me time. Right, don't hit them. Oh no, that's... Oh, there's a skateboard. It's tiny, but you can get on the skateboard. Now, apologies for the background noise. I do live on the busiest road... Oh, fire gets rid of the skateboard. Busiest road in the West Country. But there's no excuse for this not having music. We're in the land of 1 to 8 at this point. Yoink! You can jump when you're moving up like that. That's interesting. I can't help but feel if you can't jump on the skateboard, it's ultimately pointless. You can jump up and down, and I don't mean like up off the floor, but the X-Y axes, if that makes sense. Did I get my axes correct? Hey, level 2. Oh, there's the bottom left-hand corner goes from blue to red to tell you how much of the area, or red to blue, I should say. Blue to red, sorry. That's it. You've completed. Now, once you get used to how awful the scrolling is, there is somewhat of a game in here. I can't tell you how good a port it is, because as I said, I've never played the arcade game. Is this like a bonus level then? Why is my face itching? I've still got a bunch of Eagle Comics actually that have the Computer Warrior stripping. I'll have to see what ones are in there. Did he go into Black Tiger as well? Don't know. I know he went into Road Blasters. But yeah, I might play this on the Commodore 64 to see how it compares. I'm definitely going to look it up and see if it's on my Super Console X, so I can play the Atari ST version. Are these even really actually helping me? Look, he's knackered. Should have laid off the Benson, mate. Right, I don't know it all the time. Oh look! It's gone to yellow. I feel that this might be ramping it up a tad too much for my mortal skills. What the fuck? Yeah, it's that scrolling. Spectrum could do silk when it came to scrolling. Not sure why this looks like a bag of ass. Alright, don't know if I can do it. So yeah, in conclusion, it's still somewhat of a fun game in it, bollocks. But I obviously, maybe it was trauma, I blocked out the memory of how awful the scrolling is. Obviously memorization is key. There's a fucking tyre, is there? Alright, oh! I turned into a squashed bear. Have a look. That's a bit unfair. Uncalled for, if you will. They're bastards. Why are they so difficult to jump? How am I supposed... Oh! Oh, 4 levels in. So is this what you do in the future? You just run. Just run. Always running. Always running. It's gone blue again. Why can we only have one level that's a different colour? Shies and balls. What? I see, I feel like that's a bit of a cheap shot, innit? Don't know what reviews it's got in magazines. You would have looked at it stationary and thought, do you know what, that looks right, I think I'll have a bit of that. And you wouldn't know it scrolled like a bag of spanners until you got home. Did you see that extra black square get added on at the end? But when you do time your jumps, it's strangely therapeutic. In between massive fucking doses of nausea from the scrolling. Fuck. Be interesting to see how it scrolls on the Commodore 64. Bollocks! Yeah. I'm going to be sick. I think I'm going to be sick. I should probably put a warning at the start of this video. Warning, this is going to make you sick. I'm on round 5. Alright, you could at least let me skip that. Oh, I did. Round 6, and it's blue again. Will we ever visit the dizzying highs of yellow again? Do I even care? Don't know. Shizen, Shizen. I mean, obviously it's an arcade machine that's supposed to make loads and loads of money, but how do you commit it to memory when it runs this fucking quickly? Well, it doesn't that it runs that quickly on the Spectrum, is that it runs quick-ish, and the screen is really small. Shies and balls. Or barrels. Holy fudge! Do I... No. Yeah. Someone dope test this man. Right. It's awfully quiet. It's a trap. You gotta say it's a trap like Admiral Akbar, by the way, it's the law. It's a trap. Well, I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would. I can't believe it lets you jump up and down like that. Maybe you can in the arcade, so it's not that it lets you, it's because you're supposed to. It certainly helps. You wouldn't think so from watching me. What? Play it. Game over. Metrocross on the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. I remember it being good. It's not terrible, but you will have a fucking seizure from the scrolling, which is awful. And the ZX Spectrum was so much more capable of. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you played this back in the day, whether it's in the arcade or on any of the home ports. Did this make it to the NES? Don't know. Don't think so. And did you read the Computer Warrior strip in Eagle? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.